Welcome to Movie of the Day. In today's video I am going to talk about the movie Taming Andrew. I have not seen this movie before until today, and that movie was amazing. It was so dramatic. It had a lot of feeling to it. It was just an incredible story. It's based on a true story. It is so a sad movie, especially if someone deal with them sort of things. I mean, for me, I never dealt with anything like that or know anyone who has. But if anyone dealt with stuff like that, it would really get to them. This movie is about a young cheerful boy named Andrew, who was living legally with his mother and new husband Ed. Andrew is such a cheerful boy. He's 5 years old, jumping for joy, until his dad came to pick him up. His dad Ted came to spend a couple of hours with Andrew, and his mother had a very bad feeling about it. She did not want him to go. She felt his head, but she felt that that Andrew had a fever. So she really did not want Andrew to go, because she got a really bad feeling what might have happened, and she should have listened to her gut. She should have listened to her gut. When she was worried that Andrew never came back that night, she full report and everything. 5 months have went past since then. She looked day and night for Andrew, and then 5 years has gone by. 5 years have gone by. Ted has contacted Andrew's mother. I forgot what his mother called. Contacted Andrew's mother and had her on a goose chase, and he was really sneaky about it. He, just in case he called the cops or the FBI. After a few goose chases, he sent Andrew to middle nowhere on a bus, where he got off. 5 years later, he's now 10 years old, and whatever happened to Andrew in that 5 years that he was gone, he became he was different. He was not the same lovable boy as he was. At first, he could not speak. He was that frightened of his surroundings. He was so incredibly scared. He loves his new little brother. His mother and Ed has a newborn baby. He loves him. He would never intentionally hurt him. He became really emotional. He kept to himself. I mean, you will know at the end of the movie why, but he would not speak to his mother at all. He had no problem speaking to strangers like doctors or psychiatrist. I think that was psychiatrist anyway. He had no problem speaking to strangers. It's just his own mother. Then one day he spoke to his mother, but he would not say what had been of him for the past 5 years. I mean, you would definitely find that out. He'll spoil it, but you definitely find that out at the end of the movie. He was disordered, disorientated. He's we sad all the time. And I have one complaint about this movie, and that's how it's ended. Instead of making this movie longer, it was only on for an hour and a half. But instead of making this movie longer, what they did is, what really annoyed me, what they did is, after this movie, they put sort of after this movie, the screen were black with whiting on telling the story what had happened after that scene of the movie, and that really annoyed me. This movie could have been an easy, enjoyable 2-hour long movie instead of writing down what became of the movie. Instead of writing down what became of that movie, you should have acted movie. You should have created that scene, not tell about it. And that would have been even better. I mean, how it ended was one of the worst endings ever. It was definitely the most dramatic ending. It was a weird, depressive ending, but it was one of the worst endings for a movie. I hate when movies do that, especially when they're getting interesting. I can't say they were getting good because it's based on a true story, and if you know what I'm on about, nothing good about that ending. And that pretty much sums up the movie. I would say give it a watch if you have not seen it. I believe it got another name. I forgot what the other name called, but in the UK where I am from, it's called Taming Andrew. Though I think it's something else in America. I have no idea. I did know, but I completely forgot. And if you are have I been saying documentaries? For some reason, I almost said documentaries, and I'm not sure if I've been saying that. But if you like that sort of dramatic movies or true story films, I would say give this a watch. It's definitely worth a watch if you ask me. I mean, I would definitely watch it again. Probably not anytime soon, but I will give it another watch. So, that is for today's movie, Taming Andrew. So, I hope you liked this video. I hope this gave you a good understanding of the movie. And if you've seen this movie, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And thanks for watching. See you next time.